I told you it was fear of rejection that was in that tire. It's something that's way, way worse. It's not fear of rejection. It's so much worse than that. Fear has hope in it. Fear has a maybe, right? Like fear has a chance in it that maybe you'll be able to overcome the fear and get what you want. But expectation of rejection, on the other hand, that's a finish line. You know, when you expect rejection, it doesn't even give you the hope that fear brings. You know, at least if you're afraid of something, you have some hope. Like maybe it'll go this other way. You know, I'm just afraid that it won't. But if you get to the point where you expect rejection from your friends, rejection from your family, if you expect to be rejected from yourself, like your body is rejecting you because you're sick, when you learn to expect that, it's a hopeless pit. I mean, that is a spiral of doom, okay? Fear of rejection, that can be overcome. Expectation of rejection is a totally different animal. Like, it's so much worse than just fearing it. And, you know, I didn't really realize that is what was going on until, you know, making these videos for y'all and promising that I'm going to, you know, dig deep, do some uncomfortable work, you know, get some uncomfortable truths out there, because that's just what's going to help me be a better person, be a better man, be able to take care of myself better. You know, because look, you weren't born expecting rejection, right? I had to learn that. If you expect rejection, you had to learn that, okay? For me, it was 14 years of expecting to be in pain, of expecting to hurt, of expecting life to kind of suck, you know? And man, that expectation of the rejection, the expectation of shit going bad, that is absolutely brutal and not a place you want to get stuck in. So you have to try, like I said, you've learned this over the years, right? You've learned this expectation of rejection, and anything that you've learned, you know, you can unlearn it. I mean, it's not going to be easy. And, you know, since you're unlearning something you've grown used to and accustomed to, it could take a while. It could be a lot of work, a lot of hard work, you know? Like, walking up and down roads with a 42-pound pack, dragging a 35-pound kettlebell, you know? So everything's going to be hard, right? But is it worth it? Is it worth doing? You know, are your learned expectations, are they worth unlearning for you? Like, do you feel like maybe that they could be holding you back a little? Do you feel like maybe it could be like wearing a bunch of extra weight or dragging a bunch of extra weight behind you that you don't really need to, you know? So, look, if you've learned this, you can unlearn it. Just, you gotta be kind and gracious to yourself, right? Oh, let's look at that view. These habits, these things that you've learned, these expectations, they didn't happen overnight. So, you know, they're not going to go away overnight. It's going to take, you know, a lot. It's going to take a lot of work. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy work. Oh, like this is not easy right now. I'm dying here. But my friend, I believe that if you just put one foot in front of the other, you know, look, one foot in front of the other, right? I'm trying, and you can try too. That's the best we can do, is just try. So, look, make the decision, make the determination in your head that you are going to try and do at least one small thing to reset your expectation and expect abundance. Abundance instead of rejection. Expect love and acceptance from yourself and from other people. You can do it. I believe in you. One foot in front of the other. Let's keep fighting. Oh, I forgot. It's Saturday, July 4th. Happy birthday, America. 250 years. Let's celebrate, people. Let's celebrate by getting some work in, right? One foot in front of the other. Let's keep fighting.